Hey everybody, welcome back in. Just getting this video started. I woke up this morning and forgot to charge the batteries on my cameras. So I did get the rest of the tillage done on these two fields here this morning. Finished up this field here from last night, and I got the other one done. And I also got the disc bind ready to go for for now. We're going to I'm gonna hop in here and try to get this get some of this mowed here this afternoon. But just coming back from lunch in town, figured I'd try out one of the local restaurants and take a nice little break before we hop back into work. But we're gonna jump in here and get a little bit of mowing done. Hopefully be able to get all this done and drop down here and away we go. Yeah, hopefully we get a good bit of this done, and hopefully we can get all of it done. Would be really nice. Get it mowed, let it dry, and throw it together, rake it and bale it tomorrow is the preferred plan. I did figured you guys might find this interesting. While I was out to lunch, I ran into a farmer that lives on the other side of town who I haven't seen in a long time, but he recognized me and told him I took over my grandfather's farm here, and he also let me know that if I needed anything, he's got a pretty good sized farm on the other side of town, that he would gladly help me out. And he had plenty of equipment. If I was interested, he might actually do some spraying for us until we can afford our own stuff. But I was talking about this farm next door and how none of the crops have been harvested, and apparently the farmer went under about a year or so ago. It was a dairy farm. Milk prices got bad enough that he just couldn't afford to keep going, and he just left right in the middle of the year, and everything just has sat since, and that the town owns the property now, which is sad. You hate to see that. But with town owning the property, he said a lot of people aren't interested in it because they're not looking to do any kind of dairy operation. But one thing Grandma said was that my grandfather was always super interested in running a dairy farm. So I'm thinking try to get a good year under our belt here, and maybe we'll kind of see what they're asking for it, and if it's something within reach, we have a goal that we have set or can set for ourselves to possibly be able to buy that and maybe start a little dairy operation. I think that would be really fun, really cool. I'm sure it's a lot of work, but definitely I mean, we're gonna make some money, I'm hoping, but I think that we're gonna have to expand the farm and get a little bit more ground in order to really make a nice living at this. But right now we're just going to work with what we got. So the plan with this grass is hopefully, as long as the baler, I got the baler over in the shop now. I'm hoping as long as everything works on that and goes smoothly, that we're gonna bale and wrap this. And the guy in town said that there is a good silage market. In town, so hopefully we can make some silage bales and let them ferment, and maybe sell them off at some point. Silage is apparently good money, so that's gonna answer my question as to the what we want to do with the grass field. I think we still need to take this out after I got my soil sampling back. This has been grass for a long time, and we're gonna till this grass under, and we're gonna move the grass field all the way over to the end there in the smaller field. Put corn behind this. We're gonna put corn behind this grass, and then maybe beans there along the other side of the driveway. We have wheat. By the time, or not wheat, I'm sorry, it's barley across the main road there. And I think by the time that barley's harvested, it's going to be too late in the year to get any late beans in. So we'll have to figure out what we want to do over there. Might just have to let it sit till next spring until we can get something in it, or possibly, like I said, I've never messed with canola, but I know Grandpa had some canola there in the bins. It might be something worth looking into. But I'm gonna hit probably 3 or 4 headlands on this field here and try to get it mowed up in a decent amount of time. So hopefully I can get you guys a time lapse of this. Kick the radio on for me and just have some nice relaxing time. This was never what I got to do when I was a kid. I was usually riding around behind this tractor on the 4020 with the rake, so enjoy this while I can. But I'll bring you guys back in when we get this done. Alright guys, welcome back in. I got that field done. It looks like it's getting ready to rain, of course. Wouldn't be my luck if it didn't rain right after I got grass on the ground. I'm gonna hose this off here so I can put it away because we're not gonna need it for a little while. Got dirty real quick. But we're gonna let the grass sit overnight before we rake it up. Oh yeah, nice and clean, ready to put away. We're gonna let the grass sit overnight. We're gonna get it raked up tomorrow and hopefully baled tomorrow, depending on how much rain we get. Remember closing that door. See if I can do this. Came out pretty easy. See if we can get it back in there. Oh yeah, it's gone. That looks pretty good. We'll just leave that hooked up. Close that. Squeeze on through. So we got the Kubota baler, like I said, in the shop. I'm just gonna back this up, so we're not gonna need it till tomorrow. We'll be able to get the door shut. Just close that. Squeeze through here. And it's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon here. I'm gonna call it a day. I don't think we got a whole lot of time to get much more done today, especially with the rain coming in, but I'm going to get all this closed up here, and I guess tomorrow's the beginning of March, so we get up tomorrow. I believe March. Let me look at my schedule here. Yeah, so corn and soybeans are not the beginning of March, but the beginning of April, end of March. Corn and soybeans can go in the ground April and May and be safe. So I think we'll get that grass picked up first thing. Maybe we'll try the planter out, see if we can get a little beans in the ground here. I'd really like to get the corn in first, but since we're not worried about chopping it and it's just going to be all shelled through the combine, I think we're going to be alright. But we're going to call it a night, and I don't think I got enough to end this video just yet, so I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning everybody, we're back. I ended up not getting a whole lot of rain overnight, so we're gonna come over and grab the rake, and we're gonna go ahead and throw this grass together real quick. I want to get all that baled up so we can get the baler unhooked from the big tractor and hook it back to the planter. But it's been a while since I've done this. Oh yeah. Good to go. Alright. We're ready to rake. I'm going to throw my headphones in and listen to some music. And guys are more than welcome to tag along. Hey guys, I brought you back in real quick. I just wanted to say my camera battery is dying, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this up off camera, and I'll bring you back in before we start bailing. I'll get up at lunchtime. I'll head up and charge some batteries. I got some more in the house that are already charged, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up off cam, and I'll bring you guys back for the bailing. Alright everybody, welcome back in. I got my fresh camera batteries, and we're going to try to bail this up and wrap it, hopefully. Haven't used this baler before, but it seems to be that I don't have to stop. I don't believe I have to stop when it spits a bail out. From what I read on it, it's got 2 compartments and I can just bail. I do know it has a little bit of straw in it, so I'm not sure how that's going to work, but we're going to figure it out, and we're going to go here. See what it does. Alright, yeah, so it does. It puts it into its own little compartment. It's supposed to wrap it and drop it on its own. And looks like it's doing that. And it should drop it on its own. Yeah. Alright, cool. Well, let's get going. Everything seems to be working fine. I'm gonna get all this bailed up here, and I guess we'll just put it up in the shed with the straw bales. Curious as to with it sitting these bales out, kind of like it is, and not up one end. They're gonna roll down the hill. It looks like they're gonna stay. So I did throw 2 headland passes together, and I made all the straight rows first, raked everything up and down, and then I just ran 2 headlands to pull everything in, and we have plenty of room to turn around. Text on my phone here. Alright, cool. So I actually have a meeting with the town, and they just texted me to confirm it. I have a meeting with the town in May about this farm over here, whether or not I called to see what was going on, to see if it was all one piece or if it was in multiple pieces, and apparently the farm is currently in 4 or 5 pieces, and I was curious as if I could buy it, if I had to buy them all at one time. You know, sometimes they like to sell it all together. Whether I had to buy it all at one time, or if I could buy it separately. So they want to have a meeting, I guess, to see. Hopefully, if I could buy it separately, you know, there's a couple small pieces in there, but we'll have to wait and see what they tell me at the meeting in May. But we got a lot of stuff to do here in April before we can worry about that. Yeah, I've never really been a round bale guy, but having this one where I don't have to stop might change that. I've always used square balers, because that's the nice convenient thing about square balers, is you can just keep on baling, but not having to stop makes a big difference. But now that we got everything rolling, I'm gonna set it up for another time lapse for you guys, and we're probably gonna end this episode after the bales, so we'll get them all picked up in the next episode, the next video, and we'll hopefully start getting some planting done. That's my goal. We got a very short amount of time to start getting some stuff in the ground here, and we still have to work this field after we get all this picked up. So I'll get this started up, and we'll see how many bales we get out of this. Alright guys, this baler worked out extremely well. When that one started to roll away from us there a little bit, but it actually worked out perfectly. I really like this baler. I'm gonna hose it off here quick before we put it away. Just because it got a little bit dirty, but try to keep clean equipment. So when you get mud on it, mud holds moisture. Moisture on metal creates rust. So we want to try to take care of everything that we have. So slide over here. We're gonna put it back in here. Alright, cool. Couldn't remember if I locked that door on the inside or not. get back in there. We're not going to need this for a little while. It's going to be a while. I'm not in a big hurry to get our grass field planted, because we can plant grass pretty much any time. We cannot plant corn and beans anytime. So we're going to get this hooked up, pull this around here to the shop. This through here. So I'm just gonna pull in. I know it's not gonna fit through the shop doors, so it does fold up, but I'm not terribly worried about it. We're just gonna park here for now. So I can turn that off. And it looks like lunchtime. Didn't save myself any room there. Looks like lunchtime, so I'm gonna run over to the house and eat lunch. After lunch, we're gonna go over. I'm gonna go over the planter. The bales can sit in the field for a little while. I really want to get a field planted here. So I think I think what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna put our corn over here, because that's what I want to plant first. So we're gonna put the corn over here in field 13. And then we'll have a little bit of time to get we'll get that field worked under, and we'll put beans in there hopefully. So I'm gonna end it here, and on the next video you'll get to see all of that. So hope you all have a great day. If you like the video, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourselves.